You'll notice that when we worked with the eye, we were actually working with the flat part of the chisel. The other part is actually for wood so that it'll peel back, and we want a close surface. Down in this technique, we're going to get the fingernail to cooperate and look like a real fingernail. So what we're doing is we're just carving a little bit down into the plaster with the tip. We just want to take a little bit of material off so it looks like a fingernail with the skin around it. And you don't need to take away a whole lot. And then all of a sudden it starts looking like a thumbnail. So it goes from looking like rough stuff to looking like a very beautiful finger. And you just keep putting in your detail a little at a time. Anything that you don't like then that isn't quite smooth, you can come back and fix with sandpaper. So we'll put in more detail here. And it starts to look like a real thumbnail. See, and where I use chisels to take out big pieces that I don't want, and here we just kind of want to walk the tip a little without pushing too hard so it doesn't break the tip. This is the same technique I use to make it look like basketry because it actually leaves a little weave look. I can get pretty detailed with these acorns and make them look like real acorns by putting in these edges. So it looks like piles of acorns are layered up on each other. What you want to do is you want to keep your chisels really sharp, and that way they'll just cut right through this stuff. It'll be just like butter. And you can see that you can do a lot of work with your chisel alone. And in fact, there are people who can finish an entire sculpture just with chisels and no sandpaper or anything else. So learn how to control your chisel. Be sure you're pushing with this hand and holding down with this hand, whether you're a southpaw or whether you're using the other way.